कंसिस्टेंसी के कॉन्सेप्ट को समझने के लिए अब हम एक एग्जांपल लेते हैं दैट इज टेकन फ्रॉम द हॉग मैकेन एंड क्रेग्स बुक दैट इज पेज नंबर 292. Let x be any random variable such that the expected value of x, expected value of x square and expected value of x raised to power 4 all are finite, which means all are exist. Then show that s square is a consistent estimator for the variance sigma square of x. So how we proceed? As you know that कि consistency को समझने के लिए we must know the concept of the convergence in probability, and we know that if x1 x2 be the sequence of the random variables in a probability distribution of a random variable x, then for a psi greater than 0 we know that the limit n tends to infinity, probability of modulus of xn statistic minus x that is greater than psi is equal to 0. And on the same line we also know that we have already studied that the strong law of large number state that if x1 x2 up to xn be the IID random variables with expected value of x is mu and the variance of x that is sigma square which is less than infinity, which means that the variances exist, then according to that law, that is probability of limit n tends to infinity, that is x bar n minus mu greater than psi is equal to 0, which means that is x bar converges almost to mu. Now recall that s square n that is 1 over n minus 1 sum xi minus x bar square, and that can be written as just multiplying and divide by n, that is n over n minus 1 into 1 over n sum xi minus x bar whole square, and this can be written as that is n over n minus 1, that is sum x square over n minus n x bar square. So we call this is equal to 1. So note that 1 over n sum x square is an unbiased estimator of mu2, and which is the second moment of x. So variance of 1 over n sum x square, that is basically 1 over n square variance of xi square, and this can be written as that is 1 over n square into sum expected value of x raised to power 4 minus expected value of x square whole square, and we know that this is equal to, ये सम एक इससे कैंसिल हो जाएगा n, तो ये हमारे पास 1 over n इंटू म्यू 4 माइनस म्यू 2 स्क्वायर हमारे पास आ जाएगा. Now clearly 1 over n mu 4 minus mu 2 square tends to 0 as n tends to infinity. So therefore, the variance approaches to 0 and 1 over n sum x square approaches to mu 2 in probability. Thus, we can say that xn tends to mu in terms of probability, and obviously xn square tends to mu square in terms of probability. So therefore, equation 1 implies that 1 over n sum x square minus x bar square, definitely it also approaches to mu 2 minus mu square in terms of probability, and this is equal to sigma square, we know that. And as n over n minus 1 tends to 1 as n tends to infinity. So we can say that the s square n converges to sigma square in terms of probability. So that is one of the simplest example in consistency.